Hello, and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. You possibly can't read that. It says New Building Blues, which you probably would have figured out from the title of this broadcast if you looked at that. Maybe you just automatically click on, you go glennzb, woo, we're away. Oh, what was the name of this broadcast again? Doesn't matter. He usually shows that with his first sign anyway. We'll catch up. Wow. You're behind the eight ball because you can't read that, can you? It says New Building Blues. And although this is not really a new building anymore, we've been in here, 9 months now. I feel like this is a symptom of this. The fact that you can't read this sign is because we've got a little printer in the studio. It's a secret printer, I think. I think it's a secret under the table printer because we're supposed to you print to the building and then you go up to the big printer and we wave the card. I'm divulging. I'm going to get into trouble after this now. See, this card's supposed to have our company logo on it and my name on it, but I'm resistant to that kind of authoritarianism. Is that a word? So I didn't stick my sticker on my card. I've just kept it anonymous. That's naughty, isn't it? Anyway, this is becoming a very complicated story. Really, I thought this was going to be a quick, simple story, but it's amazing how sometimes you start on a story but you go down a rabbit hole. They might sack me. You're right. I'm really enjoying the fact that you've embraced this show, Beast Meter. You've become one of my most regular viewers, and I'm glad to have you. Anyway, you're supposed to wave this in front of we've got some very flash printers. They do colour. They do A3. It's incredible. It's a brave new world. But the thing is, it's all the way over the other side of the building. So that's too hard. So we've got a secret printer. I'm not even sure how it got there, who bought it, who paid for it, whether we paid for it. Anyway, unfortunately, we're having a secret printer. You need a secret toner cartridge when it comes time to replace it. And as you can see, it's gone badly for me. So that one's printed out a little bit better. Maybe I did that earlier. Back to the budget. I felt like I didn't really do that joke enough yesterday, so I've brought it back again today. I think it was worth it. Unbound! I'm having to shout the headlines because you can't read them properly. Although that looks quite spooky, like that. It looks like the beginning of a horror movie called Unbound. And it is kind of a horror movie because I'm talking about how Donald Trump's looking more and more likely to be the next president of the United States. And this is all due to unbound delegates, apparently, who they counted them all up. They all voted for Trump, and now he's across the line in whatever complicated, weird system they have of selecting the Republican candidate. Anyway, so he's got more than he needs now. But you're thinking, what is an unbound delegate? And I'm assuming an unbound delegate are the ones he had tied up in a room and wouldn't let them vote until they promised to vote for him. And then he unbound them because they said they would. That's what I'm assuming. I might be wrong about that. Finally, I think this is the clearest one of all. I think you can read that one for yourselves. I think we're giving Donald Trump too much oxygen. Because today... And I blame Obama. I blame the soon-to-be former president. I guess another way of saying that is current president, Obama. He did a press conference earlier on today at the G7. He talked about Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton, I think, was going to talk about Donald Trump, but they quickly cut away from her because Donald Trump was going to talk, so she didn't even get a chance to talk about him. And then the thing that they cut away to was a press conference that Donald Trump gave before actually doing a rally, a campaign speech, which they also showed, and by they I mean everyone, including us. And I'm sure he'll probably be part of a panel or a one-on-one interview after the speech to talk about how the speech went, maybe to talk about how the press conference went before the speech, maybe to talk about Hillary's inability to talk about him because she was too busy talking about her own policies, and definitely talking about Obama talking about him. It's too much Trump. I'm all Trumped out. I can't take any more Trump. I'm up to my eyeballs in Trump. I'm on an all-Trump diet, and it's starting to have side effects. I need to cut down on my Trump. I'm going to try and avoid Trump this weekend, but I'm sure we'll have more Trump for you on Monday. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me. Up your Periscope. I'm going off to find some toner, and I'll see you back here again on Monday.